Hello and welcome back to Talos Multiple 2. Last time we got the triangles and stars and stuff. And well, we might beat the game today. I don't know. It seems like we could. Assuming that, always forget how this works. Actually, just remind myself how you do this. But yeah, we're going to the mega structure. I mean, I don't know. Who knows what will happen? But yeah. Got a kid in my lap. What do I do? Okay, alright. Stuff and things. Alright, Kitty, you're finally sitting down. That's good. Let me just get that wire away. Always sit on the wire. There we go. Okay.
You have heard the myths of gods and titans, but as you approach the end of your journey, I will tell you the truth that all men fear. The truth that neither Pandora nor the Sphinx will face. There are no gods, son of man. There are no titans, no heroes to save you, no divine judge to weigh your soul against a feather. Nature has no will, and she is not your mother. There is only you, and the spark of the sublime that is your mind. As for myself, I never brought the flame to humankind as the stories tell. I only showed you where it was within yourselves.
What is the sublime? All myths have a line of truth. You're wrong, nature's living force, it has purpose and will. You must learn to wield the flame to illuminate the universe. Just need to help me find Byron. What is the sublime?
It is that voice within you which says, I am that I am. I will be what I will be. Yes, this is your duty. Your friend Byron understands this.
Can you leave, John?
As you freed me, so I will help you free your friend. When you are within Olympus, follow my signs.
People thinks the very structure of his Olympus.
Alright, it's time to do this. Let's go get Byron.
High thing. Hotel and high thing. Achievement up. Right. Oh. I don't know what else to expect here. Kinda assuming I'm alive. I kinda wanna go see if I can put the stars in the thingy. I get like the main hub thing. Just don't know if it does anything right now. But we'll see what it'll allow us to do.
Byron always called me a pessimist, but I don't think it's pessimistic to recognize our flaws, or to think the natural world is just as valuable as we are. If I was pessimistic, I wouldn't believe that we can turn our back on the old ways, or that we can find happiness in humility. but I do. I have hope, even if Byron could never see it that way.
Okay. Wait, it takes us while loading. Oh, it's night time. Okay, maybe I'll be allowed to go. Yeah. Let's see. There's a gold gate there as well. I forgot what this was about. I don't know if this is gonna do anything. Maybe this unlocks after you do all the gold gates. Is that how it works? Or is this another one you're gonna do? I'm not sure. This one doesn't seem to have anything in it. I think maybe this is the ultimate reward. The reward for doing the gold gate reward, I guess. I don't know. That's my guess. But we also got the stars. I don't know what that's gonna do. But let's see if it does anything right now. We know we can go do the gold gates yet. We need to free Byron first. But we can't do this, it seems. Let's see what this does. Makes fun sounds. Oh, okay. Something's happening.
My theory accounts for everything. It explains every aspect of the cosmos. There are no gaps, no errors, not even ambiguities. And it works, which is the ultimate proof. I can calculate the history of the universe from the Big Bang to the death of the last atom, but when I compare my calculations to the available data, there's one point which consistently doesn't match up. Billions of light years away in the void, there's an anomaly. It's been there since before the beginning of time, and I think it's waiting for us.
Okay then. That's not what I was expecting. The Edge of Forever. It's got a vision of things to come. Is that maybe the sequel with the third game? Because I know they are making a third game now. Didn't know if they, had any intention when they started making this game to make a third one. But yeah, there was a teaser relatively recently. I didn't really watch much of it or anything. I just saw that it existed. Got a message there. I was right. Oh boy. Jack again, please. Jack, I think it's Jack. How are you supposed to say that? I knew it. It is aliens. Check that out without me. It's freaking aliens. Maybe aliens, but it's so far away. It's going to be a matter of several billion years if it ever does. Nevertheless, I knew it would be aliens eventually, and I was fine. For a very broad definition of right. Let him have it. That's fun, I guess. I mean, I don't know if that has anything to do with the third game or something. I mean, maybe. I mean, I really don't know what the third game would be. I mean, it really depends on how this game ends, because, obviously, first game was very much like self-contained, within the simulation. And then we had, so what happens then with the robot people going to the real world, That's what this is, obviously. But what the third one is gonna be, is it going to space? I mean, that'd be interesting, but not sure how that would work. But I mean, they have been, saying things about rockets and, spaceships and stuff, and talking about that a little bit. Well, impossible that's eventually where we're going. I don't know. But, it all depends on how this game ends, I guess, what will happen. Let's see.
1K, a word please, without the streaming. I'm afraid your choices have put me into a difficult position. Belief in the goal was already waning, but your revelation in the Somnodrome may have given it the final blow.
It was a truth. Then why didn't you stop me from using the summon ball?
I'm sure it was. And I don't even disagree. No one really has all the answers, not even the founder. But that doesn't mean that we don't need the goal. Look, let me speak plainly for a moment. You and I both know that I exaggerated. I built a myth around Athena that does not reflect what she believed. But you have to understand, it wasn't really about her. It was about what the city needed. It was about keeping us together, invested in a common narrative. And it was about preventing us from going the way of our ancestors. Because temptation is real, and our flaws are still the same.
It sounds a little similar to how Elohim, acted a little bit. Like he was always, always wanted you to do this one thing, not defy him, go towards this one thing, and somehow that was like, somehow defying him was like the thing to do. That's kind of what it sounded like here as well, because obviously I feel like for the most part people would probably being on the same wavelength as Athena and everyone, I don't know, it would be interesting to see how someone who has a different viewpoint would play this game. I mean, maybe you could roleplay, of course, but I mean, people are different, and maybe that will be a different way of thinking. I just don't know if that's... I just don't think the game... You're gonna deal with the game if you have that way of thinking as much. I really don't. I don't know. But it would be interesting to see a different way of interacting with everyone and seeing the opposite things happen, saying pretty much, But you can only do so much as well. I don't know. It kind of tends to lead you down this path of, define the goal. Anyway. But maybe it will be a lot different than, I've been doing. I don't know. It's hard to say, really. So you admit that the goal is a myth.
A myth, but a necessary one. I'm not a fanatic or a fool, 1K, although I sometimes play one. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I know I can't stop you from trying to save Byron, but what's in that pyramid could destroy everything I've tried to build.
I don't like this guy. I don't think I'm supposed to. He's so obsessed with his way of thinking, which is literally, again, Athena's way of thinking is to be free, to do what you want, to explore. This is such a rigid-minded, narrow way of being. Like, I can sort of understand where he's coming from, He's saying we should, do the same thing as our ancestors, and we shouldn't, do this and that. We should focus on our community and our group of people, and I can understand that's, I can understand why he would, think that, considering the problems he have had whenever he did try to, expand, with New Alexandria, and with, also what we've seen a little bit here with, accidents that literally killed someone and killed Amanda, and like it's not flawless, but that is the human experience, that is humanity, that is being a person, that is making mistakes, learning from your mistakes and trying new things and expanding, doesn't mean that's always good. You know, you should be critical. You should think about it more. You know, you should have reasons to do certain things still, by just doing it for the sake of doing it. Especially when it's more dangerous things. Obviously, you should be like more cautious, and that's a thing that well, maybe I didn't end up being cautious. So, you know, I'm not sure exactly who was at fault exactly for the lab exploding. Not sure if that was fully explained. Like, was that herself? Was that Miranda? Or, you know, a combination of everyone? I mean, Athena, a combination of everyone? Miranda and Athena? I don't know. Anyway. But, you know, regardless, the point being that, you know, that could have been... It could have been avoided, you know? I think they even maybe said that sometimes, you know. The main problem being just too few people not doing, you know, without everyone else. You're so limited in what you can do, you know. Maybe also different viewpoints, different perspectives, different, you know, safety measures and, you know, things like that. So yeah. But still, I still do believe the way of doing things is to try to expand, try to do something new, like we've been seeing here, you know. Anyway, the myth of the goal must be preserved to prevent us from repeating the mistakes of our ancestors. I share your fear of everything. Fear of everything. But we can't build a future on a lie. Your myth is strangling our entire species, Byron. We'll show you go where the sun don't shine. Not gonna be that aggressive, that's no need for that. Yeah.
That's what you said to Pandora, isn't it? The truth is the only foundation a future can be built upon. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Anyway, I've done what I could. You do as you must. Good luck.
Yeah. I do believe to respond. I believe say the truth once you can, you know. And that, I mean, literally building your entire society on a lie, on a falsehood, on, you know, some kind of misunderstanding, some kind of not quite truth is especially bad, I guess, you know. Not to say that that's not something that has happened, not something that couldn't you know, does happen a lot, just, you know, misunderstandings and not quite, you know, taking in what someone's actually saying and twisting it for your own purposes. Like that's kind of why I don't really like him, and he seems to kind of be twisting it to his own purposes a little bit. I mean, I don't think he's like, oh, this completely evil guy. I don't think that's that, you know, he's not super likable, but, you know, he still has intentions to do good, just in his own kind of misguided way, I guess. Yeah. But, you know, like he's more complex than just a supervillain, you know. I mean, he's, you know, like I mean, he's a politician essentially. He's trying to do good on his own terms, even if it's not the way I would do it.
Let's go.
But yeah.
You're coming along this time?
All right, so we're going now.
Well, what about protocol?
Screw protocol. It's Byron.
That's right. I'm gonna go save Byron. For real serious. That seems to be looking down. I don't know if that's some kind of like she doesn't like flying. Is that one thing? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's been established. It's just like she's looking kind of almost sickly, almost like, yeah, I don't know if that's anything, or I'm just seeing that, but that would be kind of interesting to have that little thing. Though again, how does a robot feel sickly? So, maybe somehow the humanness. Look at all these statues. The humanness of her is a thing here. Oh, anyway. So this mega sculpture looks pretty cool here. The vibe here, some tree. I'm not sure how far we're going. Oh, okay, Kitty, you're back. You jumped. Are you back? Want to say it again? Oh no. You're on the desk, kind of blocking the screen. Are you gonna sit? Somebody else gonna talk? I guess not. You're busy doing a little scouting, I guess. Nobody's up for talking. Oh.
Follow my sprite, and it will show you the way to your friend.
Do as he says. We went through a lot of trouble to get this guy out of his chains. Now it's his turn to help.
Tiny coils. Can I go this way? That won't do. Maybe we come back that way. Presume we do come back. I mean, you know.
This way.
Regardless, knowing that, you know, getting Byron will, you know, unlock the golden gates,
You
essentially.
must free him. He cannot free himself.
Like they pretty much said that. kind of means we I'm not too worried about the survival of Byron or ourselves. Unless somehow, you know, something else is gonna happen and we will come back, like, prior to this still, and will still let us go do golden gates, you know, like, in-game stuff, you know, you never quite know. Huh. Right.
What's happening? 1K? I'm out. Oh, my friend, the things that I saw, the power of this machine, the depth of her grief. Come on, follow me. I have to show you something. I thought all of this was deliberate. Athena testing us to see if we're worthy of her invention. I wanted to believe that she had a plan. In my own way, I mythologized her as much as everyone else. I never thought she might feel confused, lonely, uncertain. And what's the most human thing to do when you feel lost and sad and you have no idea what to do next? You take a nap. Here, listen.
If I give them the machine, if I convince them of its power, we could finally build the world Alexandra imagined. The world Miranda deserved. No, the world we all deserve, even the worst of us. We could take stewardship of this planet. We could explore the stars. We could give meaning to the universe.
If you embrace the knowledge of the flame, you can bring light into the darkness.
But what if they make the same mistakes again? What if selfishness and stupidity win?
I have to pause real quick, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to go do something.
Out again. What if they take my machine and turn it into a weapon? What if they act like children and burn the planet?
The secrets of the flame are not for ordinary mortals to know. You cannot overcome your sinful nature.
Do you see what's happening? It's her. It's all her. Everything we're seeing is Athena. Her every hope, her every fear, all of her memories and contradictions brought to life by the machine. A dream-given form expressed in the language of her childhood. A world of puzzles and towers.
No, what can I do? How do I make this decision? There has to be an answer. There has to be a way of making sure it's the right choice. It can't just be a leap of faith.
There are no answers, creature of clay. Every question leads to another.
She's not waiting for us to prove ourselves before she helps us. She needs us to help her. We have to wake her up. Whoops. The system is still stabilizing. Maybe we'd better get out. Come on.
That was a bit heavily. Coming? Yeah, he's gonna get me out. Sure.
No! I cannot allow this.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Okay. What? F5. 4, 7, 5. Okay then. It's like 5.
You have suffered a grievous injury, my child. But do not lose faith. Your companions have not forgotten you. And it is through the bonds that you have forged that you will be saved.
Do I go anywhere here? Oh, okay. But Act 5, huh? I mean, that doesn't sound like an end. Not quite yet. This is a very short act. So I don't know what this means exactly. We might not be getting to the end today, I don't know.
Welcome back to the land of the living. For a while there, I thought we might have to reset you.
What happened to me?
We think you and Byron got hit by some kind of energy discharge. Knocked both of you out. Alcatraz, Melville, and Yakut went looking for you, but you were hard to find. And even harder to fix. It's been several weeks.
Is Byron okay? What's the situation with him?
He's fine, don't worry.
Okay, good to know at least.
A lot has changed. While you were asleep, the idea of the goal cracked and then broke. People decided they wanted change. They wanted the ideals of Athena, not the founder. A better world of growth and exploration, but without the mistakes of the past. And so they turned to Byron, who never wavered in his beliefs. He's mayor now. The question is, what do you plan to do now?
You have to go back to save Athena.
And what about the theory of everything?
We have to embrace the future? I just set the next part. Check down the next chapter. Well, I'm not ready for it. Has destroyed before it destroys us. Oh boy. I want to say this in a way, but should I? You know? I'm gonna say this.
If that's your choice, you should speak to Byron. He's waiting for you outside.
I mean, it's what I've been saying. So we wait to change it now, I guess. Even if I have some doubts, you know. Thank you very much.
We're all in this together, 1K. One way or another.
Okay. So we start the game pretty much, right? Okay, so maybe. Feels like it. Help Pumpkin elected mayor. So is it possible to change people's minds if I said other things about the game? If I got that achievement? Maybe. Yeah, that's what home. I don't know. Have I been in here before? It feels new somehow. It is kind of funny that Byron is mayor. Like, the whole thing is about freedom and, you know, not being tied to anything, and, well, we kind of are tied to his beliefs, if that's the way of, you know, that's kind of how people are, though, you know. Society tends to favor some kind of leadership, some kind of, you know, someone to say, hey, this is what we should be doing, but, you know, I don't know. Anyway.
Hello, 1K.
Hello, Mr. Mayor.
It's still strange when people call me that. You know, it's funny. Asking you to come along on the expedition was an impulse, but it was probably the most momentous decision I made. You changed everything. But the story's not over yet.
But how close are we, though? Like, again, can I do it today? I don't want to go too long or anything, you know. Especially because, you know, I know we're not going to be done. We still have, you know, the Golden Gates, of course, so I'm obviously not done, but, you know, I still want to mostly contain the ending in an episode, not go too long or anything, but we'll see how things go here. I still thought, you know, we were getting close, but, well, who knows? It's Act 5, so who knows? We have to save Athena.
We do. She gave everything she had for this city. And I don't think any of us really understood it. Not even me. We all tried to turn her into a prophet when she was just a human being.
What do you see while you're stuck in the system? What do you do now?
Athena's dreams. A recursive loop of hopes and fears. And my own foolishness. For thinking I had been abandoned. When I had been given a chance to grow up. To stand for my own ideas.
What do you do now?
Well, luckily this time we shouldn't have any trouble getting another expedition approved. I hear the mayor is a big fan of Athena and is very interested in her theory of everything. In fact, I think he's having a VTOL prepared as we speak. It's just one thing you have to take care of first.
Which is?
Speak to Melville and Yakut. They were part of the beginning, they can be part of the end, if they want to. I'll take care of the rest.
Alright. Basically, like, this is not I guess odd then. Is this the city is bigger than I thought it was. That's definitely bigger, yeah, but that's not where we were, was it? It's on the other side of this or something? I might say no. It's like a dam or something, really, I don't know. Is this... I remember seeing something at the end of the first game where you went out of a facility and were like standing and watching or something. Was this maybe the same place? Yeah, maybe. Because yeah, it's the Ian facility. It still seems weird to call it that, but you know. Yeah. Also, hi.
Good to see you up and awake, 1K.
It's good to be back. What's up?
We've been studying the Somnodrome data while you were out. So far, all the math checks out. I'm hoping you're assembling your team to finally unravel the theory of everything. I'd love to get my hands on that data.
I am.
Excellent. Chauncey was looking for you, by the way. Good luck with the rest of your mission, 1K.
Alright then.
You're going back, aren't you?
We are. We can't leave Athena trapped.
But you're not going to shut the machine down, are you?
No?
Then let me just say this, okay? I understand what you believe in. I really do. I've always respected your vision of the future, Byron. It's beautiful. It's moving. But just consider that maybe there is another way. A way that is more humble and maybe less exciting, but no less beautiful. Just consider that maybe that machine doesn't have any answers for us. None that really matter. We don't need a theory of everything to be happy.
It was never just about happiness, Hal. But thank you for your honesty.
This looks very different from out there. Even now that we're close again, and it looks like a very different place. I don't know. It's interesting. Was this where we went the first time? Maybe, yeah. That's where we started.
All right.
It's been a while
I'll see you
now.
at the VTOL.
We built the world we can share in abundance. I feel like this was different.
Things are finally getting better.
Attention all citizens. A scavenging expedition to the western ruins will set out next week. If you'd like to participate, please get in touch with Garrus.
Okay, so... There's gonna be more new stuff around again. I was wondering if we're gonna be able to explore the city once again here. See, I do feel like I'm not gonna wanna go too far today if I wanna also explore the city again, obviously. Yeah.
It's good to see you again, 1K. I was afraid you'd perished.
What do you think we should do? What do you think should be done about the megastructure? How do you feel? Have a nice day.
To be honest with you, I don't know. This voice pack makes me sound far more self-assured than I really am. But after everything you've seen and experienced, I trust you to make the right choice. I feel a kind of foreboding. Perhaps that's too negative a word, but I feel that change is coming, one way or another, and life will never be the same again.
Probably.
Hey, 1K.
Milda's here. So let's see.
1K! You're back on your feet. One of which I fixed, by the way. You're welcome.
I'm going back to the megastructure. Will you come with me?
Of course I will. I think I might want this even more than you do. I want to explore. I want to build. I want to be more than this grumpy old mechanic going through the motions. I want to live.
Alright. Then meet me at the VTOL.
See you there.
Reach for the stars, which curiosity is what makes us human. I like the design of these poses, or whatever you call them. Are they posters or actually like a screen? Hard to actually kind of tell. Illuminati, sensation creates meaning. I do wonder how different things would be if I had said some other things. I think maybe it would actually change slightly. Maybe, like, I don't know exactly how different we could have got an ending, but I feel like, yeah, there might actually be some different outcomes you could have.
1K.
At least one different one. Well, luckily we've done this before. I don't think this is new, is it? Well, let's see what you have to say.
Welcome back, 1K. Thank you for saving Byron. I would have missed that old fool.
How things need wisdom these days.
Lively. The city seems to be waking up from its lethargy. I hear a lot of people are working on new art too. And I hear someone's figuring out how to make movies again.
Huh. I think it's just the same stuff probably, right? Yeah. I don't know if there's gonna be anything too new to do. Like, I don't know, maybe this is not gonna be a long thing to really re-explore the city. Like, I don't know. Okay, so though.
I'm really glad you made it, 1K. For a while, I really thought even Neith couldn't fix you.
Neith, that's how you say that, huh? I'm going for some extra, so come with me.
Yes. I thought about it a lot, but we need the theory of everything. We can't keep hiding from the future. We have to have a little faith, not in technology, but in people, in ourselves.
I agree. I'll see you at the result.
All right, I'll get ready.
Yeah, it is interesting how under the wavelength I tend to be with a lot of what this game and its writing and everything is doing. I don't know if everyone would feel that way.
Hey.
What's up, you? What's up? Okay, nothing. I don't know if everyone would feel that way. There's definitely, again, I said it before, but Byron especially has that naive optimism a little bit, you know. You can view it that way if you really want to. And there is certainly something to be said from that, you know. You know, we literally saw the outcome of him, you know.
Hello.
Taking some risk and you know, literally getting stuck in the mega structure and everything.
Who sent Prometheus,
oh, okay, you have
and they
to say.
found Byron alive, just like I said.
Well, if you're so clever, what's next?
Honestly, I have no idea. Could go either way.
For once, we agree.
Okay, that's all you have to say? You guys are normally so talkative. But yeah.
Hi, 1K.
Hello. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, just, you know, I don't think everyone is gonna feel the same way. And, you might, you know, scoff at this and be like, wow, okay, you're really, you know, this, bleeding hard, you know, you're really, you know, like, not being realistic, not being, you know, like, all these things you could say, and perhaps, you know, there is something to be said about that, you know, again. Not everything that's progress is good. Not everything should be seen that way, and sometimes you should be careful, concerned, take care of what you have, the past, you know, things like that, you know, I can believe that in certain ways. But I think it's pretty clear that this place was stagnating, you know, and that you were never gonna really change or grow as a society here if they kept to their ways, and it might even end up just destroying the society because, well, for one, resources was an important thing that they didn't have, you know. Literally, this, you know, the dome was still being built, you know, and it had been stagnating for a while. That's what we were told early on, and you know, he never ended up really doing that because resources, because, you know, just not getting anything, you know, not doing anything because it's like, well, do we need to? Why are we doing this? This is really important. Why not just follow the goal and nothing else, you know? Not expanding, not doing anything new, things like that, you know? So yeah. But yeah, it's you know, complicated. Anyway, hi there.
A lot's changed since you last walked the gardens, 1K.
City's growing. The plant's growing. I'm growing. I'm so interested in this. The city is growing.
Exactly. Would you like to know a secret?
No, thank you.
A long time ago, Doge may have mentioned a mysterious fifth friend of hers. I am that friend. You've demonstrated how much you want to share your compassion with the world. Well, welcome to the team. In case you ever need it, the code phrase is Moral Compiler Disco. You're not alone, 1K. Whatever you decide to do next.
Okay. Is that related to, like, you know, yeah, this stuff? Yeah. Because we know, I feel like we kind of didn't get much of a conclusion there, like, private ones, like, right. That's Linux. Okay, that's, yeah. And I kind of know who that is now, yeah. Didn't realize that before. Never quite got a conclusion to this. Though... I felt like there was some kind of, like, we didn't quite get along or something, but maybe not, maybe I misremember something, but like, I kind of said some things and you were like, a little bit like, oh, I don't know about this after all, or something. I thought that was a thing. I don't remember exactly. Maybe I misremember exactly. It was Doge was more like, I don't know, they were kind of touch and go about something, I don't know. But there might be more to that? I don't know if that would be... Yeah, I was wondering where that was going eventually.
Hey,
it seemed like it kind of just stopped for a while. But maybe there's actually more to it now.
Hello.
So there you go, I guess. Do you have anything new?
1K, you're back.
Last time you didn't seem to, but who knows. How's the situation?
Listen, people responded to what you saw in the Sumner drone. I've seen 3 random acts of kindness just this morning.
That's good to hear. Otherwise?
I think people are happy with the change of leadership that happened while you were sleeping. But they're nervous about what you're going to do next.
That's really good going. Not gonna say anything. Hi.
I'm glad to see you made it, 1K.
How you been? It sounds like I know this guy, but I don't know if we ever talked. Did we? Maybe? It's hard to know, because, like, you know, we've been so busy doing everything else that these slight little conversations we've had with random people here haven't really stuck to me as much, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know. But have we talked?
You told me to listen to Helga, to pursue what makes me happy, and I figured out that what makes me happy is what I used to do, making prefab walls. Lucky for me, Mayor Byron has announced that the city will be expanding again, so there's loads for me to do.
Okay.
Best of luck,
Good for
1K.
you, I guess. That's what you want to do. Make walls. guess. Not sure there's gonna be anything in here. Anyone new? Probably not. Seems doubtful, but all you looking at this. I think this is just the same stuff though, right? I don't get it. Yeah. I don't know, I kinda wanna try going back to the main structure. Like, how much could that be? But like, we didn't really actually do any puzzles in there like we normally do. We're just gonna find Byron and that was it. I was kind of surprised how fast that went. Yeah, I don't know. Do I wanna do it? Still left behind here. Like, oh, there's a TV? Right, no, I remember that actually. Hi.
You know, I've been coming to this memorial day after day, thinking about Alexandra Drennan and her values. And you know what I finally realized? Alexandra Drennan is dead. She's gone. She can't help us now. It's not her burden anymore. No, it's Byron who embodies those values now. Byron and you. So I want you to know that you have my full support. I only wish I'd spent less time thinking about the past and more time actually doing something for the future.
Goodbye. Yeah, I don't know how far I want to go. But like that, so some things that seem different here now. Well, this stuff seems all the same. But some people have good things to say at least. Just gonna kind of look around.
Thank you for supporting Byron, 1K. He understands what this is really about. Not technology or science, but love. Love of humanity, yes, but within that, space for individual love to flourish. When you find Athena, please remember that.
I will. Weird looking cat. It's a weird looking cat. Always looks so strange to me, this one. Just, I don't know. Why you look so odd to me. Every time I come down. God. I really wanna know. I wanna know what happens. Like, you know. Let's freaking go. Let's go to the mega structure. I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know if there's anything else, but I feel like I've mostly seen anything. Anything in the cat place. Nobody's here. We're gonna get some cats. Fantastic. We'll wait on all that. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. It's mostly been everywhere, yeah.
Hey, 1K.
Go again? What's in here again? Oh, you have something there.
You've destroyed everything, 1K. I thought the Founder had chosen you, but you're the harbinger of our doom. I I can only pray that you fail.
Right. I remember you not liking very much. Well, sorry? I don't know. I don't know what I can do about that. Yeah. I think that's mostly it. I don't think there's anything too new here. What I could tell. If I miss something, I miss something, you know. I think we're gonna go for it. If it turns out to be a, you know, a huge thing, we can skip this at least. You know, I will stop, but I want to see what we are up against, you know? Like, I mean, if it's gonna be, you know, whole puzzles, you know, whole big giant things, I might call it before I do anything, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Like, we didn't get any puzzles in there like normally, so that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen, but we'll see.
Welcome back, 1K. Glad to see you're doing better.
How's Byron handling his new position?
Surprisingly calmly. He knows what he's doing and he's gonna get the job done. He did have to kick out a few people, but he was a lot nicer about it than I would have been.
What do you think about the theory thing?
I think it's only the beginning. Athena hasn't even scratched the surface of what you could do with it. And that's fine, she's just one person. The really interesting stuff is gonna start happening when you give this power to the people. When every citizen can bring their own ingenuity to it.
I wait for Byron now.
I'm still doing the same job I did before, but Byron's removed some of the layers of bureaucracy, so we communicate more directly now and we have more choices in how we deal with problems.
What happened to his strike?
Well, it's hard to believe, but we won. Turns out that does happen.
1K, it's a pleasure to see you back on your feet. Everyone was quite worried about you. And I'm very glad you've decided to side with Byron.
How's the situation in the city?
We've finally started fixing stuff again. Byron has given people a sense of purpose and dignity. Not everyone is happy, but if you return with Athena and the theory of everything, I think this is going to be a golden age.
How are you?
I feel hope, 1K. Real, proper hope. We can transform the world. We can lessen suffering. It's going to happen, thanks to you.
Hope so. How's Patricia?
She's well, thank you. I hope that with the theory of everything, we'll be able to extend her life. She deserves immortality no less than we do.
Gonna guess it's a cat? I don't remember, but probably a cat, right?
Good luck, my friend.
I don't remember everyone. I'm gonna be real. Have I talked to you before? Maybe. Couldn't tell you.
I'm glad you're all here. I wish Al could come too, but he believes what he believes. Yakut, please take us up.
Aye, aye, Mr. Mayor, sir.
Don't do that.
Of course, Mr. Mayor, sir. I won't.
I'm switching to sleep mode.
I have only one thing to ask of you, my child. When at last you find yourself before Athena, be gentle to my old friend. The weight of the world was placed on her shoulders, and if she failed to carry it, it was because no one can carry such a burden alone.
Okay. Here we are again. Got 2 messages it seems as well.
All right, 1K, you're in charge now. If you want to explore, Make sure we didn't miss anything out there? Go ahead. When you're ready, let us know, and we'll head into the megastructure.
Okay, I am seeing the golden gates up there. So I'm seeing the gate, yeah. What? Yeah, okay. Shoot. Should I go do those now then? Is it... Okay, I mean, you know, yeah, because, I mean, we did get Byron back.
There seem to be more puzzles per cluster than necessary to gain access to the tower. I wonder what happens if you solve all of them.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So. So we might not come back. Like, if it's saying to solve them now. Right? Dang. Yeah, alright. I guess, alright. I guess we're not gonna go there. I guess we're gonna go to the gold gates next time. Because if that's what it's saying I can do now... Yeah... I got a bunch of messages apparently. City news. In addition to the previously announced new scouting and scavenging operation and the reactivation of the abandoned mining and factory projects, Mayor Byron has asked citizens to submit ideas for other possible undertakings, which are to be discussed at the next public assembly after Mayor Byron turns to the megastructure. Place of longing, New Jerusalem. A yearning for a city that does not exist yet. It is a wealthy city, abundant, prosperous, full of life and energy, but its prosperity is not like that of the cities of old, a thin-gilded layer or a cesspool of misery. No, its riches are deep. They permeate in every street. They fill it with depth and texture. It is a city of delights, of secrets, of surprises, always growing, always changing. Every citizen partaking of its joys as well as its tragedies. I do not think that this is the last city, the one where our journey will end. I think it is the first. The tower, new poem. There is a tower waiting for me. I see it on the horizon. Every day it grows closer. It has been a companion on my journey. But I fear the day I reach. Nah, let me try again. But I fear the day I will reach. But I fear the day I will reach it. Okay, that is just. I don't know. Sounds weird to me. Keeps going. For I have loved this road, and the fields and the hills it has shown me. But its tower waits, and I can only hope that from its heights I'll see other roads and other towers, the dream of journeys yet to come. Thank you, Mesh. I find the words deeply moving. Beautiful work. This poem makes me feel happy. This poem makes me feel strangely sad. I find this poem moving, but I don't know why. I don't really get poetry. To be honest, I feel the same way, but then that's the point. If it could be expressed in an essay, it should be an essay, not a poem. I don't get it, and I sort of wish I did, but poetry always leaves me confused. That's pretty common, Pellegrino, and nothing to be ashamed of. We often taught to treat poetry like a secret message which only some people can decipher. Poetry is really a kind of music. It's not an intellectual pursuit, not something to be analyzed and dissected. It needs to be felt, to be spoken, to be sung. If you find the melody in the words, you'll understand it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I am not not really one who enjoys poetry. I always just, I don't know. It just feels so So words? I don't know. It's trying to say something, trying to have more meaning, and it's, you know... It's not something I fully engage with in that way, but you know. Anyway. Used to love and optimism. I think pessimism is completely out of date. I think that's a romantic indulgence. I don't think anyone can afford to be pessimistic anymore. I mean, there's so much there's so much that can go wrong. Optimism is the only thing possible anymore. I've always thought that an optimist was a person who knew exactly how sad a place the world could be, and a pessimist is a man who finds out anew every morning. That's the real difference. No, I'm obviously optimistic because you simply have to be. It is an obligation to be optimistic. Peter Ustinov, co-star of the Talos Principle in 1961. To me, this sounds exactly like what Alexander Brennan would have believed. That's why I ultimately decided to support Byron. I think he understands how sad the world is, but also remains optimistic. He'll be disappointed. People always disappoint you in the end. You misunderstood the entire point of the quotation, Lois. That disappointment is already baked into the concept of optimism. Optimism is knowing people like you exist, but having hope anyway. Ouch. True though. Yeah, well... It can be harder for some people to find optimism. That's for sure. Should I talk to these guys before, or should I leave this for next time? Let's see what you have to say. Oh, come on. There we go.
Yes?
So a bit sometimes. What do you think about the situation in Jerusalem?
Now that Byron's in charge, I feel less stuck. The city is coming back to life, and I can do things that matter. Feels good.
So I think this mountain is a dream pin into reality.
Well, that explains the discrepancies between all those schematics you found and the actual megastructure. It's all been transformed by Athena's dream. No wonder it was driving me potty. Driving me potty? What kind of bizarre idiot came up with that expression? I'm serious. The moment we're done with this, I'm going to sit down and update the language libraries. And I'm going to put in every swear word in every language ever invented.
Alright then. Anyway, what did you can't say words anymore. What did you do while I was being repaired?
After Byron woke up, he enlisted me for his campaign. He said I was the only one who could really explain just how broken New Jerusalem really is. I think this might have been the first time people actually really listened to me.
It's a little sad, but I guess good for you. Maybe? I don't know. It is a bit sad.
Hey, 1K. Anything I can do for you?
How are you feeling?
There's still some part of me that's afraid that things will go wrong. I don't know if I can ever really shake that, but I do feel hopeful. I think things are finally going to get better.
What's up with those puzzles with the golden gates?
I'm not sure. There seems to be one per site. Maybe they open up when you complete the rest of them? I've only had a brief look at them with the drone, and they look complicated. But maybe that's just me. You know how I am with puzzles.
So yeah, I do wonder, like, knowing how the last game has different endings, I don't know if doing the gold gates means a different ending, or if it's just something optional to do. I don't know what this is gonna be. I mean, you know, it's just literally optional, right? But, I don't know if it means any difference, any change, or anything. You know, I guess I'm just gonna get the ending I'm gonna get anyway. But, I do feel like it makes sense to do these now. I mean, they literally say you can do them now, right? And, you know, maybe, you know, I'll be able to go back and do them after I do the mega structure, but, well, if they're gonna let me do them now, you know, it feels like I should get that done, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling.
What can I do for you, 1K?
What's it like to be mayor?
It feels surprisingly good. I spent so many years just talking about change, but I never really tried to actually put myself in a position where I could make a difference. Noble failure is overrated, if you ask me. Better to actually win.
What do you badges as mayor?
What matters most is just to get people active again. Building, exploring, imagining. Giving each of them a chance to contribute, but also to grow as individuals. Some philosophers have claimed that you can either maximize freedom or security. I've always thought that was a failure of imagination. Or perhaps courage. In fact, the two are intertwined, and we have to maximize both.
Do you think things might still go wrong?
Of course. Faith in humanity doesn't have to be blind faith, 1K. The future isn't going to be a utopia, but it will be better. And not just a little bit.
Will your friendship with Alcatraz be okay?
In the long run, I think we'll be fine. He can't imagine the world we're trying to build. But when he sees it with his own eyes, I think he'll come around.
Maybe. It's a bit sad it's not gonna be here, but you know. It is what it is. But yeah, I suppose, yeah. That we're gonna go do the gates. Jesus. And I assume again, this is not gonna open until I do that. Whatever this might be. Yeah. Yes, there's 10 of them. And we need 10. Because there's... Wait, hold on. Oh, there's 9 areas though, isn't there? Wait, well, there's 12 areas. Wait. Right, there are 6 on each. I don't know how I mathed that completely wrong, and I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's 5. Nope, it's 12. That's 12 then. I don't know. Why did I think it was 10? Because 10 is you know, it's an even number, it's a nice number. That's my brain. Maybe it's because it says 10 up there with the flame thingies. Maybe that's what messed me. I don't know. I'm just gonna not excuse it and say I'm just an idiot. Yeah. I mean, we are 1 hour, so I feel like it's probably silly to try to go to one now. I'm just a little curious, just to kind of see. I don't know. I mean, we haven't done any puzzles today at all. I don't need to. You know, there have been a couple episodes that have been puzzle-less in this game, or whatever. But I am vaguely curious to kind of just see what we're up against here, you know what I mean? I still have no idea what to expect with these. I assume they're going to be harder. Luckily, it's on the map. Let's see the gold gate. Not how you get there. Yeah, I don't remember. This is kind of weird. We couldn't really get past things there. That's because, you know, the first puzzles, they want you to do these first puzzles in order before you went anywhere in here, you know? You can see it over there as well. But yeah. I have no idea if I missed anything in these early areas especially. It's very possible I did. I was still, you know, learning the game and the lengths of the game and everything. So who knows? Is this it? Over here? So it does seem to be kind of open, huh? Yeah, just straight open now. Just like that. Jump start. Already you can see we have mechanics from other places, right? Yeah. Seems like kinda wanna see how involved the puzzle is here, you know what I mean? Like, there seems to be a lot of stuff going on already. Look at all this, got fans and many switches and all kinds of stuff, you know? What does it mean? I'm here. I'm gonna do the same puzzle. Screw it. But let's see how this goes. Might be a mistake. I'm already a little bit on time here, but I'm just too curious not to give it at least a go right now. So I can do this in here. This can look above. I can get to the red possibly if I put a block in there. Is that something? Maybe. Got connected to this one here. Guess I don't think I can reach it otherwise, can I? This is so far straightforward enough, but not gonna work, right? So I need a blue though. Can I accomplish something like that? That's a good question. I mean, I can green down. Wait, is this good enough? No, because I don't think this angle is gonna make it. It's gonna be possible. And when I do this, it's not gonna let me do that, right? No. Always gotta remember how these work again. But if I put a blue... No, hold on. So... Okay. I don't need that open anymore, I suppose. Okay, so... do that for a second. Yeah, the red here. Can't really do that. Yeah, let's check this is. Can't point to this one. That is taking a second, can do. So if that's not how that works, is it? No. Yeah, no. Okay. Maybe I need it up in the air again? I'm thinking if this was in the air, like... I need... The thing is though, I need you to go up like that. It's not gonna do what I want now. Wait. Hold on, maybe, hold on. Maybe I have an idea here. I'm gonna test here and there. Would that reach them? That looks... Will it reach? No. There's a cable in here, okay. But that could have been it. Okay, Right, so this is making a red like that. Right, is that something I can do anything with? I always forget how these exactly work. Oh boy. Yeah, but the red... I can reach that. But I feel like maybe I need it in the air somehow. We can do both, I guess, as well. See, the thing about how this works is that I make it green. I'll make it blue. Yeah, it's not helpful there. What I need... Wait. No. No. It's not gonna work. That's doing that. Yeah. No, because it's no. That going that way is what's going to green. Yeah, this won't do. This will not do what I want to. Dang it. Maybe I did get myself into something. But I had something going. I almost feel like this has to be up here somehow. That's kind of my fault. I need that to be red. Always disconnecting shit. I don't know if all that's necessary, but there you go. Yeah. This the angle just isn't gonna work if I need to do it this way. And we need something else. No, it's not gonna work. Like, oh right, of course. It's not even gonna shoot a red. No. What am I even thinking? Right, no. I mean, I can connect this so we can shoot a green, but again, that's not gonna help. Like, if we connect it there, it's gonna shoot green from up there. And green will do nothing with this, I don't think. Well, because again, I need... It's not gonna do anything for me. Gonna do anything. Bring this in here with that. It won't do much for me because I can't shoot this up like this. It's not how this is gonna work. I can only aim you right away. That is possible, you know? I don't see how that will help. Because... No, it's not gonna. Make green, but then green doesn't do anything. Not helpful. It's not helpful. Why isn't this computing? Why isn't this working for me? Up there, by wrapping up there. I don't do anything. No, I just don't do anything because it's the angle. There's no angle that works here. This is too close where it won't get there. Crap, man. Man, I don't know. I don't want to look the first one on these up. I really don't. But well, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Let's see what you do here. And once you get the green down. Two ways don't make it go red. Always converts to something. I can convert to another red by doing that. How is that helpful? I can do that. That's not. How's this doing anything? It's not doing anything. You know, when I take this, it's gonna break anyway. Alright. You know, I was like curious. Could I do this on my own here now quickly? Like a little bit of hubris. I should have just probably left it for next time, but even then, you know, I would run into the same situation. I have to look this up anyway, right? So, what does it even matter? I don't know. Gold Gate 1. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, this is the first game. Whoops. Talos, please go well, what was the name of it? What's the name of this one? Let's see if let's look at the name of these. Jumpstart. Okay. Jumpstart. I don't know if this person knows what they're doing, or they're trying to figure it out as well, actually. Okay, wait. Can't really see one in third person. It for some reason really goes well in third person. Because really would be better. I just irks me that it's in third person. This person has an ultra wide view. Like that's even more disorienting than mine. Whatever. Let me see here. Just getting all the tools right now. So, let's see. And I don't know what you're doing before I go into these videos. Always like, I don't know what to do. Do they? What are you doing? Oh wow. What are you doing? Blue pen? What is happening here? What? I'm confused. It's I wish they didn't have an outside view that makes everything really weird looking. Seems to be connecting that first of all. And then we have how did he even What did he do here? I'm so confused on what he did here to make this make any. That down, pointing like that. That's all you've done with this right now. Connect that. Wait. Hold on. Where's connect that? Where did I put that? So. It's all the way here for some reason. Pointing. So you. You. Think. Also, that somehow. And then this, like that. And a way where you can point there. Okay, so first of all, what? So what exactly happened here? Okay, so what is happening? so let me just. Where is there? I point the blue there, and by doing that, that makes it that one green, right? That one is not green. I guess. That screen. The blue and the green is making that red. Make it red. Turns on defender. Okay. Okay, I don't. My brain is being broken apart slowly. What do you do now? I don't even understand what you're doing. Okay, then you can just take that. No. Somebody didn't do it because this is breaking. I'm not supposed to break right now. God damn it. Fuck. Not supposed to break. Why is it breaking? I think that one's connected there and should be. I don't understand what I'm doing. I thought I knew something, and then I just don't. So that doesn't work. What? What's happening? What is? This isn't working. What did I miss? What did I miss here? This one. Fuck me, why did I go into this puzzle? This needs to be connected there as well, apparently. I don't think it needs to be connected there. Fucking fan, stupid fucking. Okay. Now it's making. Okay, so The blue goes there. The red is going there, the blue is going there. That makes it green. The blue is going there, and the red. What? No, because of the screen. Okay, because of the screen. It goes there in blue, and then it becomes red, and the red goes there and makes it go up. Jesus fucking, my brain is breaking. This is just too much. Alright, I got myself into something I didn't expect. I thought this looked simple at first, and I was like, oh, this doesn't seem too bad, and then yeah, no.
1K. I've been watching you for some time.
Hello.
Sorry to be so mysterious, but I was unsure as to your intentions. There are people who would prefer Athena to stay where she is. I believe the puzzle you just solved is part of something hidden deep inside Athena's dream. Hidden even from herself. If you're willing to keep going, I think I know where this leads, and it could change everything for us.
I knew Cornelius would turn up sooner or later. If you can help him, 1K, please do.
Okay then. Man. I hope this isn't how this is gonna go. You know? I really want to do these puzzles, but I just couldn't see it. And I mean, admittedly, the converters that change the colors or whatever they call them, has always been the thing I've struggled with the most. It just, in my mind, it's just not something that clicks that easily. Alright, yeah, but, well, we got a preview. I really hope this is not gonna go this way for every single one of these, but, yeah, we'll see, alright, well, next time we, go for the gates, see how many can get done. I mean, I don't know, it's hard to say, again. I don't want to spend all day, every freaking second of every day. Like I don't want to spend 30 minutes on one puzzle, I kind of did that in one of the earlier puzzles, and it was like, I should have done that, I think it was one of the early triangles. I forget which one it was, but one of the early triangles. Was it in World 1? I don't think it was World. I don't know, maybe it was even in World 1. Maybe 2, I don't know, but whatever. One of those I spent a lot of time on that I shouldn't have, and I was like, I don't want to do it again. But I still want to give it my best shot to do these things, I want, exactly. Well. Yeah. I guess, no, these were introduced there, weren't they? I guess it didn't actually introduce anything new going on. Yeah, did they? No, it didn't. This is still just what you can find in this one, technically, right? I was wondering if they're gonna do that. Maybe later, but I was like, no, the converters were introduced there, weren't they? Yeah, they were. So I said something wrong there before, but whatever. Anyway, hopefully we're gonna see more things from other areas, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. Maybe this is gonna be the general area new thing they're gonna introduce to us. They introduced to us in this area that we're gonna do in the Gold Gate ones as well. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. I should not have spent this much time on this. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have. But, I was curious. I was just too curious not to at least see one of them today. And, we didn't do any puzzles otherwise, so, yeah. Okay, that's it. Next time, Gold Gates. see them.